Hi everyone, welcome to the IQ Movie channel, and in this video we will discuss a film called 127 Hours, which tells the story of a man named Aron. He was trapped in a valley for 127 hours. His hand was caught by a large rock and could not be released. The only way is to cut off his own hand. He was trapped there for 5 days without eating or drinking. He even had to drink urine and suck his own blood. Initially, Aron wanted to spend his holiday by climbing. He left alone without telling anyone. Using a car he walked away from the city to a giant valley called Blue John Canyon. The next morning, to be exact on Saturday, Aron started the expedition, pedaling a bicycle through the vast barren desert. Aron really enjoyed the scenery there while occasionally re-recording. After cycling for 20 miles, in the middle of the trip he decided to save his bike and started walking along the cliffs that are there. On the way he saw two women who were lost. Aron approached them, both Megan and Christy. He offered to take them to their destination. After quite a long walk, they parted in a valley. Before separating, Aron invites them to take a selfie together. Aron continues his adventure through the extreme valleys. When Aron was about to enter a cliff gap, he slipped and fell. A large round stone fell, crushing part of his right hand. He looked around where he was. Can't believe now he is alone, trapped in a narrow valley in the middle of a vast barren desert. Aron tried to pull his hand with all his might. He tried it many times, but to no avail. The stone continued to squeeze his hand. Aron tried to lift the stone, but the rock didn't move at all. Do not despair. Then Aron tried to bang his body many times on the rock. He did it in various ways, but still it didn't work. Aron was getting frustrated. He tried to calm himself while looking at the clock. Shouted as loudly as possible, calling Christy and Megan, who were probably still not far from there. But it was in vain. Aron started to think. He took out all the equipment he brought with him, hoping to find something that can save him. Calmly looked at the equipment in front of him one by one. Aron took a multi-purpose knife. Now he began to scrape the stone little by little. But the rock was too hard. It would take a very long time to scrape it off with a knife. Aron continued to scrape the stone slowly, until his hands felt sore and sore. Accidentally, the knife he was holding fell far down. Then, using a wooden stick that he clamped at his feet, Aron managed to get his knife back. It made Aron look a little happy. Day turns to night. Hours have passed. Aron still continued to scrape the stone. He only brought the basic food supplies. Aron began to regulate his eating and drinking schedule, in order to last as long as possible. Because he didn't know when he would be able to let go of his hand. The day changed. Now Aron stopped scraping the stone because it was impossible. Then Aron made a recording. Aron introduced himself and his parents. He told the chronology of events and gave a message for anyone who finds him later when he doesn't survive, for the record to be given to his parents. That night it was very cold there. Aron made a makeshift stretcher to keep his body warm. The next morning, on Monday, Aron makes a pulley using a static rope, hoping that the stone can be lifted. After feeling the rope is strong enough, Aron started trying to lift the rock with all his might. But still, it's a waste. The rock didn't move at all. Aron was getting tired and felt very thirsty. But it has only a small amount of water which must be conserved for as long as possible. Aron even had time to pocket his own urine to be stored. And he will drink when the water runs out. Now Aron realized that one way that can save him is to give up losing his right hand. Aron intends to cut alias amputate his own hand. With minimal equipment, Aron started trying to cut off his hand. But unfortunately the knife he was carrying was very small and blunt. When tired, Aron fell asleep. The day changed again. Aron has been trapped in that valley for 4 days. Aron was very desperate. The water supply has run out. With all power, Aron stabbed his arm with a knife. Aron felt an excruciating pain as the tip of the knife hit his bone. He even tasted his own blood because he was too hungry. The next day, to be exact, on the 5th day since Aron was trapped there, Aron, who had run out of water, was forced to drink his own urine which he had previously stored. Aron carved the day and date of his death. He was already very frustrated at the thought of his death that day. Aron realized that this is no coincidence. He chose this all to happen. It had been waiting for him even before he was born. These were Aron's weakest moments. But he didn't want to die there. Aron got excited again. Vigorously and thoughtfully, Aron slowly moved his body until he finally managed to break his arm bone. Aron is in a lot of pain. But he looks happy. Because now all he had to do was cut the flesh off his arm so he could be free. Aron took his blunt knife, began to amputate his hand slowly. The amputation process continues. When Aron was about to sever the veins in his hand, this is the peak of pain that is felt by Aron. Excruciating pain seemed to stun his entire body. While enduring the pain, Aron finally managed to cut his own arm. Aron couldn't believe it. She wraps her hand in cloth so as not to lose much blood. Before leaving, Aron had time to document the darkest place in his life. Aron immediately came out down the cliffs with his remaining strength. When Aron arrived outside, Aron found a very dirty puddle. He threw himself into the puddle and drank heavily. His body was severely dehydrated after several days of not getting fluids. After that, he walked back 20 miles in a weak state. Until finally somewhere, Aron saw a family walking not far from there. Aron shouted, calling them for help. They immediately ran to Aron. They gave Aron water and led him on his way. Then the mother and child ran for help. Shortly after that, a rescue helicopter landed. They brought Aron for immediate help. And that's the end of the 127 hours movie this time. I hope you all are entertained by the plot of the film. As usual, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to always get updates on other interesting movie plots from this channel, and see you in the next video.